Hello, guys, and welcome here to another episode here in Motorsport International in Romanian Culture Cars. My name is Baicu Vlad-Andrei. I'm here with Ernie Negrete. Hello, Ernie.
Yes, good morning. How you doing?
I'm fine. Thank you so much to accept my invitational. Ernie Negrete or Negrete Boys racing in rally ride competition in United States of America will tell us a couple of secrets about the motorsport career, how he start or how we start the motorsport career, achievements, results, and other stuff like that. Ernie, let's start
Yes.
with a little describe about you.
Perfect. We're from San Diego, California right now. We grew up in Orange County and then we moved to Mexico and that's where I met your good friend Baja Julio Jose in Baja and we got into racing, off-road racing in an early career. We started racing three-wheelers. We started racing the three-wheelers, the quads. So a lot of people tell us, "Hey, how did you get your experience of racing so good so fast?" Because we had experience in the three wheelers. I don't know if you were familiar with three wheelers, the three llantas, and we would go to the sand dunes and have fun. And in 1986, when we got to Baja, we moved to Tijuana, and in 1987, 88, we met my uncle Daniel Rosete. Danny is a very famous suffer racer in Tijuana, and he passed away about 2 years ago. So we do miss him, and he got us into the sport of off-road racing very early, 1987. So that's when I started. And my brother Larry Negrete with my dad Rafael were always at his shop, and my brother Rafa, we would hang out, and they would tell us, "Hey, who are these guys?" "Oh, these are the Negrete Boys." So that's how we got our name. That's how we
Okay.
got our name, Negrete Boys.
Okay, so how did you start the motorsport career, and who are the people who have mentored you, who tell you you start motorsport career right now because you are talented or other stuff like that?
So basically, when you're racing, you get a you become your own racer. You become your own team in off-road racing as everybody else. You got to get your name out there. So we my dad was very fortunate to have a good job. He was a meat cutter, and so he got a good job, a union member for Lucky's. He would put a lot of all his money to our building our race car, which is a Baja Bug. It was the 1956 oval window, and he built it from the ground up in my uncle's shop. And then we moved it over to Perry McNeil. Perry McNeil with Kamai. They finished the race car, and we started racing the little small races in Tecate. And then my brother Larry also got the Trophy Once. It was another like a little class 11 5 1600 Baja Bug built in like a little frame. And we raced that car from the 1991 to 96 in Tecate in the small races where we got a little bit more into the racing. That's where we met a lot of racers, like you said, mentors. You could say it was Memo Rodriguez, Carlos Uribe, yeah, Perry McNeil in the shops. We would go to their shops. We would meet all these legendary drivers and get to know drivers like Guillermo Soltero was one of my driving instructors, Victor Barajas. So those are a lot of mentors, and we would meet offered racers, and they would teach us their tips, and we would learn from them. And my dad was it's like a secretary for Baja Pits. That's where we met Baja Julio, the nice man gentleman that you know too, that got me this beautiful interview from Romania. And we're very excited to be in your interview.
Yes, and another question, very good. Who are your favorite driver who inspire you in motorsport, national, international, and what do you recommend for the next generation to start with? Which competition, which events, and other stuff like that?
You know what? Growing up and watching TV many years, watching NASCAR, watching ABC, and the World Wide of Sports, I would watch Schumacher. I would race with Marlboro sponsor with Penske, and I would our mentors and also Carlos Sainz right now, senior and junior, are very good drivers. And then we had back in the day we had Adrian Fernandez. Their team sports, their concept of team unity. Also, that's in the racing world of Indy, or you talk about Formula One. You got Checo Perez. You got all these talented drivers right now that are amazing to watch on TV. So I look at their strategy when I'm racing my off-road buggy. The pits have to be quick, the driving, the communication. It's just it comes to our sport where to win a race, you have to have a good pit, you have to have a good team, you have to have a good sponsors to compete nowadays because without your sponsors, you're out there by yourself. It's pretty hard to win a race without a good team.
Yes, and of course it's gonna be a good question of you because of course I will tell you, I will send you a question about 2024 and 2025. But as a bonus question, how United States can have a rally ride world event in motorsport? How can a rally ride world championship come in United States? Which tracks do you recommend? Which atmosphere, other stuff like that?
Yeah, you have Laguna Seca, California. You have Laguna Seca. You also have some good races here. We have a good sanction here, right here, in it's it's quarter mile. It's called Verona Speedway, but that's more like a tracking where you go just a quarter mile. But Laguna Seca would be a good fit. And then right now everybody's racing in Vegas. So Vegas, Las Vegas, the Las Vegas has a great
Yes, yes.
hotels. You have that's the nearest closest to us, about 400 or 500 miles. I think Las Vegas will be a big venue for any off-road sport. You got Prem out there, and then you got the streets of Las Vegas to make a good show.
All
I think
right.
Las Vegas. Yeah,
And for rally ride, do you believe rally ride will come in United States in a few years?
I believe so. Yeah, it's just it's all what it is. Like it's all about money, and good sponsors and people that want to see the that racing over here. So it's all about the money, bud. It's all about money. Good sports sponsor the corporate.
And of course, probably the interest about the sponsor, interest about fans, interest about the organizer, and of course for the drivers who wants to compete. And
Yes.
tell me, how was the 2024 for you and teams and the 2025 plans?
So 24 was a great year for us. We started with the mission of racing 3 races, which is with the Martelli family. We raced it with Unlimited Off-Road Racing. We started at the Parker, Arizona. In Arizona, the first time ever, we took first place. And then we took after they have 3 races, which is the Parker 400, the Men 400 in Las Vegas, where we're just talking about. We took
Mhm.
fifth. We took fourth and fifth. Me and my brother took our race cars. We took fourth and fifth. We're in the top 5. And then the last race was California 300. We took first place, and we're points champion for the year of 2024. We're super excited for our sponsors and King Shocks, Tiger Montes, Oroff, um, Team Impulse Entertainment, and we have the limited racing with our racing team. And for 2025, we'll be carrying the 550. So every year, your points champion number 1. It will be racing the Mint 400 in 2025, if God willing. We'll be out there in Las Vegas, Nevada.
All right, and congratulations for the 2024, and let's see the 2025 how it goes. Now let's talk about a serious question, of course, a serious phrase. In my country, and of course, probably in your country also, more sport is being promoted by 2 phrases: street is not circuit, and champions are on the circuit, not on the street. To tell us people for the first time who watching us our interview, the people who watching me the other interview will know exactly what I'm talking about. In your
Yes.
opinion, how do we convince people to come on events on track days? Or how can we convince people to come on motorsport to see and of course to practice, like I say?
Yes. So with people and to get people more involved and get more people out there, is just the atmosphere in promoting the race in TV, and it's a safe sanction that you're out there with the family, friends. It's a offer racing and any sanction of racing. People like to be around each other and feel the vibe and the excitement of racing, of the tradition of that champagne and the atmosphere of racing it, and just to get involved. And I like people that get involved. I see a lot of people on Facebook and Instagram wearing shirts and team shirts, and people ask me for a shirt, and I always giving shirts and hats away. I like people being involved in racing. It's just a great sanction to be around in
And
any type of.
and promoted motorsport, do you believe the street racing can stop because the motorsport is being very promoted?
Oh yeah, it's all with like I was just telling you, the tradition of people of getting involved in the permits and sanctions and sponsors to get more people involved in people being known and safe. It's a
All right.
great time of racing. People love racing in any type of sections.
Any type of motorsport from endurance to formula competition, from stock
Oh
cars
yeah,
and stuff like that. Yes, yes, yes.
yes.
Before we end the interview, and thank you so much, Ernie, to accept my invitation. If you want to contact Ernie or maybe the Negrete Boys, I will let you all the social media in the description down below. If you want to ask him in social media or in the comment section down below. You have a Q&A session, and of course, Ernie, when he see the interview, of course, interview video, like I say, they will answer the question. So it's gonna be a Q&A session, excuse me, on social media or in the comment section down below. A message for fans, for rally ride fans, for team fans, and other fans.
Just I'm glad everybody's in. I'm super excited about the racing world of like where you're from, Romania, how you're getting involved with Formula One, with any sanction of the rally racing, off-road racing. A lot of good friends of mine, Eric Solorzano, Baja Julio. It just, I'm glad that you're involved with the racing, and I'm glad I'm part of the racing culture, we call it. And I'm glad I got involved young with racing and any type of sports. And I'm very honored to be part of your interview here from Romania. I'm glad you're follow us at Negrete Boys. We're very strong. Thank you.
Yeah, all right, and hope to see you in Romania in 2025 or a few
Let's go,
years.
man. Just give me an invite. We'll be out there.
Yeah, that's for sure because we have a lot of rally ride competition, rally ride events in Romania, of course, and of course a lot of rally events, rally hill climb, circuit competition, motorcycle, including motorcycle. Let's not forget motorcycle, hard enduro, enduro cross, motocross, motorcycle competition, racing in circuit, and other stuff like that. So yeah, guys,
Nice.
before
Thank
we
you.
end the interview, Ernie, if you want to tell us other stuff like that, you want to tell us other things or. Uh,
Yeah, I'm just very honored. Baja Hulu told me to tell him about you. I started very young, and I've been racing for many years. I've won the Baja 1000. I won the Vegas 300. It's just a very honor from racing from California to Nevada. We won the Parker 400. So I've been racing for a long time. I'm very blessed to be safe and sound and healthy to race for many years, because a lot of people race for 1 year and they're done because sometimes they don't get the excitement of you're saying, how can you get people to more race? They just have to finish. They have to finish a race and be part of the team and knock on doors and get sponsors, because like I was telling you earlier, without sponsors, you're nobody. So that's my only message is you got to knock on doors for all the young fans out there, knock on doors. And, like you said, you got your family back there, supporting you. So without your family, you're by yourself, but get a team together and make something happen. And any type of racing is beautiful.
Yeah, that's for sure. And of course, guys, come on motorsport, come to see drivers, to see the organizer, to see the cars, to see the events, to see everything about the motorsport because motorsport united people, like I say. And of course, develop of motorsport depends on each other. So everyone is being involved in this motorsport community as well. And try of course to grow up this amazing 2 or 4 wheels competition because the motorsport is been including 2 and 4 wheels competition with other competitions, like I say, of
Yeah.
course. And yeah, let's see, guys, the 2025 how it goes. 2024 coming to an end right now, but of course, in the winter season or
Yeah.
winter pre-test, like I say, we preparing, excuse me, the drivers and teams preparing
Everybody's getting ready.
preparing the cars, and of course, I preparing other interviews, like I say, because why not? Is the winter stop, and of course, people wants to tell us one each other what can upgrading on for the next year to be better and better and better this time.
And,
So,
and
guys, yes,
we have a new team member. He's only 6 months old. I want to put this little out there. My nephew, Larry Negrete, also a racer with us, is his son was born, and guess what his name is? Enzo. Enzo, like
Enzo.
Enzo Ferrari.
Ah,
We have
okay, okay.
yes, we have an Enzo in our family. With her girlfriend Brittany Myers. They named their son Enzo, like Ferrari. So we have an Enzo Negrete. So watch that name down the road, okay?
Okay, okay, I will. And of course, the people who watching rally ride competition and other competition like that, we will see how it goes, guys. Thank you so much,
Yes,
Ernie, to accept my invitation. Of course, if you want, guys, to come in Motorsport International to tell us your story, to tell us your achievements or results, don't forget to contact Ernie. After that, Ernie contact me, and we will set a day
yes.
and time to tell us your story and your results, achievements, teams, drivers, and other stuff like that. Because why not? Come here is open for everyone, free yourself and other stuff like that. So thank you so much, guys. Until
Thank
next
you.
time, I'm Baicu Vlad-Andrei. With me was Ernie Negrete. See you later, guys. Remember, street is not secret. You are the best, and let's go racing. Vroom!